Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So in this video, we're gonna be finishing off the Super Saiyan Gogeta EZA. Like, no, Blue Gogeta, right? He is kind of nuts. Like, this is one of those EZAs that I feel like they knocked out of the park. However, I feel like it came at the cost of Broly being good. If Broly was as good as this Gogeta is, then they would be easily the number 1 and 2 EZAs in the entire game. Unfortunately, Broly got the short end of the stick, and that's probably because Gogeta is so good. Because like what they've been kind of doing is making it so that one of these EZAs is absolutely phenomenal, and then the other one is kind of mediocre. This is very like this scene before, like when what am I trying to say? When Goku Black and Zamasu and Trunks and Mai came out, Trunks and Mai, they're like fine, like they're not bad, they're not amazing, they're just very okay. But Goku Black and Zamasu were like crazy. That's the same thing I feel about this Blue Gogeta and then Full Power Broly, which is really a shame because Full Power Broly is literally the only one we have in the entire game. So it makes me think that they're 100% going to be giving us a new Full Power Broly at some point in the future. I would really hope they do, because if not, then we're just kind of going to be left with a very mediocre Full Power Broly who doesn't even really fit well on any team that he's on right now. And I really don't want that to be the fate for him. Because Full Power Broly, right, he is a really hype character in terms of money for Dokkan. Like, when it comes to hype, nothing really gets them more money than Fusions and then Broly. They are pretty much the money makers for Dokkan and like all mobile games that are revolved around Dragon Ball. Like anytime they drop a fusion or anytime they drop Broly related anything, it always does really well. So it really does surprise me that for Dragon Ball Super Broly, one of the 2 newer pieces of content for Dragon Ball, they've just completely neglected and decided that they weren't going to drop another one. And don't be like, oh, what about Broly, Chila, and Lemo? Nobody, that doesn't really count. We're talking about like Super Saiyan Broly. I know we technically have the STR Broly that we got during the 7th anniversary, but he was also very mid. So like what we really need is like a new standalone full power Super Saiyan Broly. I think potentially for Tanabata we can see like an LR Blue Gogeta versus an LR full power Broly. I feel like that'd be really cool. If they did that, I'd be more than happy with that. I feel like everybody would be more than happy with that. New Blue Gogeta animations, new Broly stuff, right? I feel like that would be really interesting and have everybody engaged. Now I know people are pretty much tired of Gogeta cards because we had pretty much the year of Gogeta and Gogeta related things last year with a double Gogeta anniversary. We had Tech Gogeta for Tanabata the year before that. We had pretty much everything leading to Gogeta for a while. And while I understand that, at the same time, it's like, come on now. If Tanabata was Blue Gogeta versus Full Power Broly, are you not gonna summon? Like, are you trying to tell me that you wouldn't summon for that? Like, no, everyone would definitely probably whip out all of their money for that. And me included, because I love Gogeta in general. I am a Gogeta fan, more than I am a Vegito fan. Vegito is cool. I just really like Gogeta a lot better. I just think his moves are a lot cooler. But like, and the same thing that, right, we need to see more representation from this movie. We still don't have a card that's just straight up Blue Gogeta. And again, we only have the one Super Saiyan Broly. I mean, technically we have a free-to-play one, but like that one didn't even EZA with all the other free-to-play cards. Like him and the Frieza are still have not EZA'd to this day. We don't really have support memories from the movie. We have the one from the movie boss Red Zone, but we don't really have anything else besides that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they could whip out from this movie that we still don't have yet. We don't have the good animation of like the shower rain that the Super Saiyan version of this card does. We don't have one that makes that look good. The LR Blue, like LR Gods, they have Stardust Breaker as their active skill, so we probably wouldn't see that. But like, there's a lot of stuff that they haven't done yet that I feel like they could really whip up a really nice animation for, and I think they really should before like all the hype for this movie's gone. It's never gonna be gone completely, but like this movie is like nearing 5 years old to this year, so it's like that's let's get some new content for it. They just got Ultra Blue Gogeta over on Legends. I feel like it's time for us to get a new Blue Gogeta as well, potentially even full power Broly. So I'd be hyped for it. Oh, also, by the way, this EZA is weak to movie bosses, by the way. Oh, I forgot to mention that. The selection for tech movie bosses, though, is really, really limited. All of them are like defensive units or like free-to-play characters that are not good in the slightest. So I would say your best bet is like kind of the unit that I'm bringing here. Like Transforming Frieza is probably the best alongside Golden Frieza and Metal Cooler. Because pretty much like the only weakness that this like boss completely negates is superclass characters of all types, and then extreme STR, and of course the leader of the team is extreme STR, so you know it can be a little bit challenging. So just try to fill it up with a bunch of like really stacked characters that can make themselves look up really good, i.e. Transforming Frieza, Golden Frieza, other Metal Cooler. I am still sick, by the way, if anyone was wondering. I am pretty much fully recovered from that, but I am still dealing with that. Also, I definitely think this Blue Gogeta is probably the best EZA in the game. He just seems kind of ridiculous. I did actually go and buy a copy with the red coins, because I only had him at 69%, so I want to get him at least 79%, and I really like the build that I have for him right now. I do wish I had a little bit more additional on him, but like, and by a little bit I mean literally 1 point, but besides that, I think my build is really good. I have 29 additional and 14 dodge. I feel like that'll just be really solid, probably forever, because even when he isn't able to tank normals anymore, he's still going to have the 50% chance to dodge in Super Saiyan, and then a 70% chance to dodge in Blue, plus the 14% that I have in his hidden potential system. So I feel like that'd be really fine, and he'll be able to double super quite often, because he's at about what, a 59% chance to dodge or to additional. Granted, I would love a 60% chance, because that, you know, the higher is better, but I'll definitely settle for 58%. I feel like that's still more than fine. He's more than likely going to super attack twice on every single turn, so that'll be pretty good. I think they really knocked him out the park. Broly, I really can't say that for, because Broly's like underwhelming. They built him really weird. He's like for the most part in Super Saiyan, he's more defensive than when he's in full power mode, which is weird to me because he transforms in turn 4, so you're only gonna have that form for at max 2 turns, because if he's like on slot 1, you're gonna have him twice, but if he's not, then it's weird. I feel like with both of these carries, I feel like what they should have done is made it so that in their base forms they stacked, like greatly stacked attacking defense. That way when they transform, they still have that little bit of extra defense, and they would have been just that much a little bit better. I think it would have put both of them in a very good position, put really high emphasis on additionals for both of them. Broly can already do 3, and Gogeta can do 2 in base, I'm pretty sure. And then, yeah, I think he just does 2. I don't believe he has built an additional anywhere. Yeah, but Broly can do 3, and then Gogeta can do 2. So I feel like if they were both able to get those stacks in, they would have significantly higher stats once they transformed. Especially Broly, who desperately needs that, because his stats are really low. You guys remember that Broly, right? He's like one of the only movie bosses that for some reason they refuse to give big bad bosses. And funny thing about that is when they make links for characters, right? The duo cards are based on the links that all of the characters could have had. So that's why you have like really weird links with like Hit and Goku and Piccolo, stuff like that, right? And if we take a look at Broly, who doesn't have big bad bosses, and Chilai, who doesn't have big bad bosses, that means that Dokkan believes that Lemo is a big bad boss and is worthy of the link, because only the Broly, Chilai, and Lemo card has big bad bosses. And I feel like that is ridiculous, because that literally is just the assumption that Dokkan thinks that Lemo is the biggest, baddest boss in Dragon Ball Super Broly, which is hilarious to me, because, you know, Lemo is just some weird little orange alien guy who's really wrinkly. And the fact that he is classified as the big bad boss in Dokkan terms is hilarious. Broly, the guy who's literally destroying the movie and is fighting for 90% of the movie, nah. Lemo, now that's a boss right there. Nah, he's big and bad. It's just goofy to me that they decided to do that. They need to start rectifying that and start giving Broly cards big bad bosses. I feel like it would make him so much better. Because he would link really, really well with like Goku Black characters, Turles's, like those like San-ish big bad boss characters. He would work so well with them if he just had the link, and he just doesn't. Like, especially like Goku Blacks, he would work so well with them, especially on like Transformation Boost or like extreme versions of Super Saiyan teams, stuff like that. I feel like that would be really, really nice. Unfortunately, we probably will never see that unless they start actually like changing up how they do links for characters. But I would really love to see Broly with big bad bosses. I feel like he would be significantly better. Instead they give him the worst link ever, Berserker, which is attack specifically when you're under 50% HP. Like, who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares? Like, it doesn't do anything, doesn't matter at all. So that's a bit lame, but it happens. You know, that was pretty much as easy. It wasn't hard. Just bring really strong movie boss characters and you'll be fine. Just don't bring a whole lot of SDR characters because they're not going to do any damage. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about this Gogeta in the comments down below. I think he's really, really good. Like, he is... He cooks. Super Saiyan Gogeta can be a little underwhelming, but, like, he isn't out for very long. And when he is, he can still have that 50% chance to dodge and be completely fine anyway. So I feel like he's still more than fine. Like, he is definitely a beast. I'm probably going to slap a sticker on him as well. I didn't have it before, but I think I will now. Oh, no, I did. But yeah. Let me know how you guys feel about him. He's crazy. Let me find him. Let me just bring him up for this. Just to show off my build a little bit. Yeah. I genuinely think this is... Oh, no, I have 10 dodge. It's different. Anyway, so yeah, definitely, I feel like this guy is 100% the best EZA character in the entire game. Please grind this guy up as soon as possible. Let me know how you guys feel about him in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.